Um, there was a question about the neck, what the neck does during the Hindu push-up, and it's an important question because quite a few of the injuries or the muscle strains and pulls that people have usually result in the neck and the shoulder area because people have learned how to stabilize their neck and shoulder and spine in the wrong manner. So this video is about what to do with the neck when you're doing the Hindu push-up. So I'll demonstrate and I'll talk while I do the actual exercise. So you start off in the downward dog position, chin is tucked in. You brush the floor or the board as you go down, and then you're sliding forward, and then you're up. Once you're up, you need to stretch out your head. Now, when I say stretch out, I mean lengthen your neck. I do not want you to cramp your neck up like that. Okay? So I don't want you to end up having folds, your skins to develop folds here when you go up. The neck needs to be as long as possible. Now, at this point, it is long. Now, I've lost height. The folds have started to develop in the skin behind my neck. So, I hope you can see that on the camera. Now, you have two options when you stretch out your neck. You can stretch it out and look up, or you can stretch it out and look down. So, you tuck your chin forward and you lengthen your neck in this direction instead of this direction. Now the one in which you stretch your neck forward like that and you look down, this is probably safer for people who have cervical spondylosis, and this is okay for people who don't have any neck injuries. But you'll need to train both. You'll need to train especially this movement, because if you, for most of your work, most of your life you spend looking forwards, you hardly ever go looking upwards or backwards. So you do need to train this range of movement. It's just that when your body is not used to going backwards or looking backwards or stretching backwards on a regular basis, when you start doing this exercise and you start stretching your neck backwards, you might overdo it and you might end up causing a neck strain. Now, the other thing that I need you to do with regards to the neck when it comes to the Hindu push-up is when you're going down and you're coming up. When you're coming up, I don't want your head to go this way or the other way. So it needs to be in the center. So this, because any asymmetry there will lead to tension on one side and a stretching on the other, and you're probably going to end up with an injury. That is another thing. And the third thing that you need to remember about the neck is, as you go up, you need to try and maximize the distance between your ears and your shoulders. Now, if I arch it excessively, you will find that the ears have now come closer to the shoulders than if I just arched it appropriately. This is the maximum distance I can create between my neck and my ears and my shoulders. This isn't the maximum. You can see that I've lost at least half an inch of distance between my ears and my shoulders. So trying to get your shoulders down and your head as far up as possible, and trying to maximize the distance between your ears and your shoulders are the three cues that you need to look after when you're doing a Hindu push-up. Now, you need to be looking at your neck, your back, your shoulders, your spine, your feet, your glutes. All of these parts need to be supervised closely when you're doing each rep of the Hindu push-up, which is why you need to start doing this movement really slowly so that you can go step by step and scan all of these spots before you start moving faster. It needs to become muscle memory before you start moving faster. So this was about the neck basically. There'll be more videos about other parts, other cues that you need to follow. but this was about the neck. Thanks.